uniform personnel. Attention! Hoop! Outer! Post the cutter! Hoop! Carry. Come. Ready. Come. Reason! Out! Forward. Home. Mark time. Ball. Left turn. Ball. Present. Hook.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Hook. Prepare to post the colors. Order. Come. Post. Order! Out! Come. Present. Order. Right turn. March. All uniform personnel. Ready.
Please be seated. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Class 1152. Just slightly delayed, but we got here eventually. So I know that you all put in an awful lot of effort to get here today. So I want to thank everyone. And also for everybody who's watching from home, we're very sorry you couldn't be here. Hopefully in a few months that'll all change and we can start having our family members present with us here. My name is Donna Twyford. I'm an assistant chief at the United States Border Patrol Academy, and I will be your master of ceremonies for today's graduation. At this time, I would like to introduce to my right, Jason D. Owens, Chief Patrol Agent of the United States Border Patrol Academy, and Aaron M. Heike, Chief Patrol Agent of the United States Border Patrol San Diego Sector. Thank you, gentlemen. I'd like to take a couple of minutes to recognize the staff that instructed Class 1152, because without their efforts, you wouldn't be here today. So staff members, as I call your name, if you'd please stand up and remain standing, and then I will tell you when to be seated. Operations Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Judith De Leon. Border Patrol Agent Eric De Hoyos. Spanish Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Ramon Maldonado, and Border Patrol Agents Jose Calderon and Loreni Rios. Physical Techniques Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Jairo Mendez, Christian Montes Carrillo, and Josh Novak. Border Patrol Agent Luis Arizmendi. Firearms Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Michael Coulter and Eric Schultz. Border Patrol Agent Carlos Lopez. Driver Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Robert Sandoval and Daniel Dean. Tactics Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Manuel Garza Jr. and Border Patrol Agent Jessica Armendariz. Office of Chief Counsel, James Wilson and Dong Zi, and our training technician was Rhonda King. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the staff of Class 1152. Thank you very much. Please be seated. The United States Border Patrol Academy allows family members or influential persons who are either currently engaged in or retired from public service the honor of presenting the Border Patrol badge to their graduating relative or mentee. We are honored to have several with us here today. I would like to recognize them. I ask that when I call out your name, you please stand and then remain standing. First, we have Customs and Border Protection Branch Chief David Back, who will be pinning the badge of office on his son, Border Patrol Agent Brandon Back. Supervisory Custom and Border Protection Officer Alberto Delgado, who will be pinning the badge of office on his son, Border Patrol Agent Christopher Delgado. I'd like to take a minute to tell you a little story. That's something that's really neat that I think is happening today. And that Mr. Delgado actually has two children in the Border Patrol Academy right now. He has his son, who's graduating today, but he also has his daughter, Corina Delgado, who's in Class 1163. And in addition, his brother-in-law is Art Martinez, our firearms instructor. So I think that doesn't happen very often, and I think that is something that's worth noticing. Thank you, Mr. Delgado, for letting your children join us. Border Patrol Agent George Garcia Jr., who will be pinning the badge of office on his son, Border Patrol Agent George Garcia III. Customs and Border Protection Officer Brett Perkins, who will be pinning the badge of office on his brother, Border Patrol Agent Bradley Perkins. Border Patrol Agent Chris Cabrera, who will be pinning the badge of office on his mentee, Border Patrol Agent Miguel Villarreal. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. Please be seated. Well, each graduating class elects one member to speak on behalf of the class at graduation. I'm not sure if this is an honor or whether it's just punishment, depending on how they feel about it. But Class 1152 has selected Matthew D. Alessandro to give their class speech. Agent D'Alessandro, would you please come forward? your speech, sir.
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, on behalf of Class 1152, I would like to personally thank Chief Owens and Chief Heike, Deputy Chief Jaquez, Assistant Chief Twyford, SOS Ayala, SBPA De Leon, and Agent De Hoyos, and all of our instructors from every department who has given us the tools and knowledge necessary to make it to this point of the Academy. Most importantly, I would like to take this opportunity to also thank our families. This opportunity has not been easy on us, and we can only begin to imagine how much harder it was for you. You all gave us the strength and perseverance of your everlasting love and support. We thank you, and we love you all. About 6 training days ago, our journey started with a call. FLETC is finally open. Due to the pandemic, we laid in wait for this fateful moment that we would be called to service. We joined the Border Patrol during a trying time in history, but nevertheless, our mission was the same. Patriotism, integrity, and the desire to do something bigger than the lives we were living at that moment. Working for the Border Patrol, there is no plan B. There is no option to fail. The whole world is going through so much, but we keep on keeping on with our overwhelming sense of duty to demonstrate that no matter the obstacle, we will overcome. Life in the Border Patrol Academy began with the usual facing movements. Right face, left face, dress right dress, and ensuring every morning our boots were not simply just shined by Hershey bars. All things we would grow accustomed to as we progress forward through the academy. Then we met the PT instructors and got a whole new meaning to the words move it. And you call those push-ups? All wake-up calls for each and every one of us. Here at the Border Patrol Academy, nothing is given to you. Everything truly is earned and fought for. Through threats of other departments calling PT, the countless repetitions of drawing our firearms and sidearms and firearms, finding the nativos to help us in Spanish, running one another off the road and driving, covering one another from heavy fire and tactics, learning law through late hours of the night, and understanding the basics of Border Patrol and operations. We, Class 1152, have fought hard for this honor to be where we are today. And if I may say so, we have earned every single bit of it, which leads me to acknowledge who we, Class 1152, truly are. 1152, a motley crew of individuals from the cross sections of the United States, whom from the beginning had nothing in common, but as we all soon would find out, that is simply not the case. All the political and personal bravado there is in the world dissipated once we stepped off the bus in FLETC Artesia on that fateful evening. Now, 1152 is synonymous in our hearts to friends, family, and backup. Individuals that no matter what would give all their efforts when called upon. Individuals with a sense of honor, integrity, and pride. A brotherhood unlike any other was formed between us all, and that will never change. For some of us here today, we apply to the Border Patrol for a sense of adventure. For some, it's the family business. However, for all of us, it was for honor. This experience has been nothing short of amazing. I mean, who can honestly say that they get to drive expensive vehicles to their limits while being paid, firing endless rounds of ammunition downrange, and to work out? You know that's right. Our instructors created more than Border Patrol agents. They created leaders. They gave us everything and so much more for what we need to be successful agents in the field. Our careers start today. For each of us, our paths will be different, but we will always have one another. Because with honor first, we will strive for greatness in our daily lives and careers. We will have our brothers and sisters' backs in green in the field 24/7, 365. We will do what is right and necessary, and above all, continue to uphold and polish the symbols of Border Patrol and what it stands for: vigilance, service, and integrity. Here's to staying positive and testing negative. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce to you the Chief of the United States Border Patrol Academy, Jason D. Owens. But before I do, I'd like to tell you a little bit about him. Chief Owens assumed command of the United States Border Patrol Academy in Artesia, New Mexico in May of 2020. He leads one of the largest law enforcement academies in the United States, providing the strategic vision, leadership, and technical direction for all Border Patrol basic training. Prior to his selection, he was Chief Patrol Agent of Holton Sector, responsible for border security operations for the entire state of Maine. Chief Owens entered on duty in 1996 with Class 325. In 2001, Chief Owens successfully completed both the Border Patrol Tactical Unit Selection Course and the Border Patrol Search, Trauma, and Rescue Team Selection Course. He has led several counter-narcotics and counter-terrorism operations, including deployments in Honduras, Colombia, Dominican Republic, and Iraq. Chief Owens is nationally registered paramedic and holds both a master's degree in accountancy from Shorter University and a master's degree in national security strategy from the National War College. He is a graduate of the CBP Leadership Institute, the American University Key Executive Leadership Program, and the DHS Senior Executive Service Candidate Development Program. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Chief Jason D. Owens.
Class 1152, we finally made it. Finally here. You and I have talked for a couple times now, and I get a sense that you're happy about that. 7.5 months. It's incredible what you've gone through. And I know you and I have talked about that this morning at the patch run, but I want to, for the benefit of your families, reiterate that. As ACPA Twyford mentioned, we look forward to the day when we can look out in this audience and see you here sitting and joining us. We want nothing more. But for right now, we take solace in the fact that you're watching on social media and you at least get to share in this experience with your loved ones, because I cannot tell you how much it means to them right now. I'm sure they'll try over the next several weeks. To the badge pinners, Delgado family, thank you for your service. It's not often you get to meet a family as special as yours where everybody feels that call to serve. Mr. Delgado being a brother in blue and now having 2 children in green, you are everything that CBP embodies. And we wish your children well, we wish you well. Agent Cabrera, getting a chance to see you again. Good to see you, glad to have you here. And I have no doubt anybody that you're mentoring is going to be a stellar agent in their own right. And to the rest of you, thank you for joining as well. 1152, I want to take another opportunity to thank the staff and cadre for your class. I think you'll agree, without their efforts, many of you might not be here now. And many of you might not be as well prepared as you are. So if you would do me a favor, let's give them one more round of applause. Seven and a half months. Think about that for a second. I've asked you this before, and for the benefit of your families, I'll ask you again. When you first got off that bus and you looked to your left and right and you looked at those individuals, those strangers that stood next to you, and you were told that your session, your class number was 1152, you had no idea what those things would mean to you today, sitting here right now. That's a journey that each and every Border Patrol agent takes. Each and every one of us, when we show up at these gates, we transform. Our perception transforms. Not only about our class and those that share that class with us, but about this organization, this family, and what we do. I dare say that has happened for you as well. When you look to your left and right now, you see brothers and sisters. You see people that will have your back no matter what. Forever and always, when you think of the numbers 1152, they will hold a special place in your heart, as will the title United States Border Patrol Agent and that patch that you now wear on your shoulder. So few in the history of this country have earned that right. You have done that. What will you do with it? The door's open for you, ladies and gentlemen, starting today. Be the very best Border Patrol agents you can be. Be the very best public servants you can be. Never forget that everything that you do represents us, and everything we do represents you. From now until the day you die, that is a responsibility that you carry. We all carry. You are charged from this point on, not only with protecting this country, its people, and its way of life, but preserving our legacy that goes back almost 100 years, safeguarding those values that ensure that the public trusts us. You can't be a law enforcement organization without that. You can never forget who we serve. I want you to be proud of what you have accomplished. It is no small feat. Take time to enjoy it. Share that with your families. Then get down to business. Because what you are effectively doing today is taking the baton from folks like Chief Heike and I, who have more years behind us in this organization than ahead of us. As I look out at you, I feel comfortable in knowing that this organization is going to be in good hands. I want you to make it better in every way possible. Keep it relevant. Keep it on the cutting edge. That's your charge. Prove me right. Prove all of us right. By the time you get to the point where we are today, no matter where you are, you will almost forget what it's like to have not worn this uniform. I was 21 when I came in this organization. Literally an Okie from Muskogee. I didn't know anything about what existed outside of my hometown. It's hard for me to remember what it's like to not be a part of the United States Border Patrol. So you can imagine what it means to me. I want it to mean that for you too. Do yourself that privilege. Do yourself that honor because you worked hard to earn it. Above all, stay safe. Keep each other safe. Stay the course. We talked about that this morning. For the better part of 100 years, this organization has persevered and endured through one crisis after another. It is business as usual for the United States Border Patrol. What you call normal, most people will panic. But you're that good. Never forget that. I look forward to seeing you down the trail, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, and remember above all, honor first and what that means to you. Congratulations. So it is my distinct pleasure to introduce a friend of mine, Chief Patrol Agent Aaron Heike from the San Diego sector. Before I invite him to the podium, I want to tell you a little bit about him. As I said, he's the Chief Patrol Agent for the San Diego sector, and he's responsible for managing all operational and administrative functions. It encompasses 60 miles of land border and the entire California coastal region, so all the good parts. It also includes responsibility for approximately 2,500 agents and 200 support personnel, one of our largest sectors. Now, Chief Heike entered on duty with the U.S. Border Patrol February 2nd, 1998. He was a member of Class 364, and his first duty assignment was at the Welton Station as part of the Yuma sector. And during his 23-year career, he's held a variety of leadership positions, including Chief Patrol Agent of the Grand Forks sector up north, and several positions at U.S. Border Patrol headquarters in Washington, D.C. Now, something unique about Chief Heike, he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminology from the University of Minnesota Duluth, and he later obtained his Juris Doctorate degree from the University of North Dakota's School of Law. And he actually practiced law prior to joining the Border Patrol. Now, some of you may be asking, why in the world did he join the Border Patrol? But we're thankful that he did. Chief Heike is a native of Minnesota. He has a wife and 2 lovely daughters. Please join me in welcoming Chief Heike to the podium.
Good morning, and thank you for the warm introduction. And I'm short, so I got to readjust this thing. 23 years ago, I sat where each of you sit today. I don't remember who gave the graduation address. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember it was really long. To make sure that's not how you remember today, I'll keep this short. To each of you graduating today, I want to say congratulations. It's been a difficult journey, but one well worth it. Your journey from today on will be difficult as well, but worth the effort. Although there will be many difficult shifts, long nights, and what at times will feel like impossible tasks, you will learn and grow from each other and each of those experiences. You will learn from those you work with, those you rescue, and even those you arrest. I remind each of you to never stop learning. You'll never learn everything there is to know about being a Border Patrol agent. No one ever will. But enjoy the challenge of trying. That little piece of information, intelligence, or tactics you pick up today might save yours or your partner's life tomorrow. If you're out in the field and find yourself bored, you're doing something wrong. What we do every day changes. It might be a different smuggling tactic, policies or laws. It might be the weather, terrain, or your own physical condition. Listen to your journeymen, supervisors, and fellow agents. Pay attention to the passed down logs. There's a wealth of knowledge out there to help you grow as an agent and as a person. Take advantage of it. Don't be discouraged if you hear some of the older agents say, the patrol just isn't what it used to be. Of course it isn't. Things change. The times change, people change. The patrol I joined isn't the same patrol you enter into today. It's better. Not only because each of you entered the field today, but because the patrol has grown with the times. I'm even more proud of the men and women of the United States Border Patrol now than when I joined those years ago. When I joined what you will hear of as the old patrol, I have had the opportunity to work with thousands of agents over the years, and I consider each of those agents family. Each of you entered that family when you entered on duty. Today you move on within that family from the academy to the field. Much like a traditional family, the patrol, we look out for each other. That means on and off duty. No one else on earth knows the difficulties you will go through like another Border Patrol agent. Talk to each other. Pass on helpful life lessons, as well as the information from your normal shifts. Listen to each other. Take care of each other. You are each other's best backup, whether in the field or off duty. Know that, like any family, the patrol can be dysfunctional at times. But it's up to you all, and each and every one of us, to work through those issues and continue to make the Border Patrol family stronger. As within every family, we have loss. The hardest thing I've ever had to do as a Border Patrol agent is hand a folded American flag to the spouse of a fallen agent. If each of you remember to keep learning, keep growing as an agent and as a person, and always look out for each other, our Border Patrol family grows stronger with each adversity conquered, and the chances of a Border Patrol agent spouse receiving a folded American flag diminish. Thank you, be safe, and I look forward to seeing you all in the field. Honor first.
I'm a steamroller, baby! I'm a steamroller, baby! Just rolling down the line! Just rolling down the line! I'm a steamroller, baby! I'm a steamroller, baby! Just rolling down the line! Just rolling down the line! So you better get out of my way now! So you better get out of my way now! Before we run all over you! Before we run all over you!
At this time, we would like to recognize the section leaders of Class 1152 with the Border Patrol Academy Award for Leadership. Border Patrol agents Matthew D. Alessandro and Mario Vasquez, please come forward. The section leader position carries with it a tremendous amount of additional responsibility, aside from the same strict training regime as the rest of the class. The award for leadership commends the section leaders for their sincere devotion to duty, leadership, demeanor, and professional attitude. Congratulations on earning the Leadership Award. Thank you, agents. The Driver Training Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the driver training program. Border Patrol Agent Jesse Vega, please come forward. Today's recipient far exceeded the challenging requirements and expectations of a novice driver through perseverance and hard work. His performance exemplifies the high level of attention to detail required to safely operate a motor vehicle during stressful situations. Congratulations and thank you, Agent Vega. The Firearms Training Award is awarded to the graduate with the highest score in firearms training. Agent Valadez, please come forward. The award signifies that the graduate has earned the distinction of achieving the highest firearms qualification score while demonstrating distinction in the efficiency of his service weapon. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize the graduate with the highest academic achievement. Agent Joshua Ross, please come forward. This award for academic excellence signifies that the graduate ranks #1 among his peers in operations, Spanish, and law. His performance makes him highly deserving of the honor bestowed upon him by this award. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. The Physical Techniques Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the Physical Techniques program. Welcome back, Agent Matthew D. Alessandro. Please come forward, sir. Due to the physical demands of the position, Border Patrol agents are expected to be in good physical condition. Today's recipient has exceeded the challenging requirements and expectations for this award. Their achievement indicates that physical fitness is a priority and sets an example for others. Thank you, sir. Our final award is our Honor First Award, presented on behalf of the staff of the Border Patrol Academy. Estefania Cano Sanchez, please come to the stage. I'd like to mention that Ms. Cano Sanchez is the only female to be graduating in Class 1152. This award is given to the individual who embodies the guiding principles of honor and who has demonstrated through their actions a level of integrity and commitment that exemplifies the values of a Border Patrol agent. Congratulations, ma'am, and honor first.
Good afternoon, Class 1152. I'm very proud of you for being here. It's been a long road, but we're here now. I will have all the graduates come up on stage for their badge and creds. Rico A. Avila. Brandon L. Baki. Joining Agent Baki on stage is his father, Customs Border Protection Branch Chief David Baki, 28 years of service. Jose M. Balandran. Lionel Calderón. Estefanía Cano Sánchez. José R. Contreras, Jr. Matthew C. D. Alessandro. Christopher A. Delgado. Joining Agent Delgado on stage is his father, Supervisory Customs and Border Protection Officer Alberto Delgado, 15 years of service. Also, if we can have his sister, Corina Delgado, come up on the stage to take a picture. Jared S. Devers. Jesse E. Dixon. George Garcia III. Joining Agent Garcia on stage is his father, Border Patrol Agent George Garcia III, 14 years of service. Andrew Comlive. Robert W. Lawler. Brian P. Lentz. Ariel Leonardo. Jesus Loya. Bradley Perkins. Joining Agent Perkins on stage is his brother, Customs and Border Protection Officer Brett. Jesse Quiroga Jr. Alexis Reyes. Joshua B. Ross. Brian Sandoval. Zachary Straza. Ricardo Tijerina Jr. Richard Valadez. Mario E. Vasquez. Jesse Vega. Miguel A. Villarreal. Joining Agent Villarreal on stage is his mentor, Border Patrol Agent Chris Cabrera, 19 years of service. Dallas T. Wells III. John Del O. Williams. Joseph S. Zizimbo. Congratulations, the M52.
Okay, we're nearly there. One last thing. We've got to do the oath of office. So please rise and prepare for the oath of office, class 1152.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I
Rico Ávila, Frank Barkley, José Malandrán,
Estefanía Pérez Sánchez.
José Contreras, Matthew De Alessandro, Christopher Delgado, Jared Devers, Jesse Dixon, George Garcia, Andre Palmer, Robert Lowell, Ryan Annette, Ariel Leonardo, Jesus Loya, Bradley Perkins, Jesse Cotto, Alexis Reyes, Joshua Ross, Brian Sandoval, Zachary Straza,
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Agents, please be seated. Well, this concludes our ceremony today. Please let me thank all of you for showing up today, staff members, Chief Heike, Chief Owens, thank you very much, and everyone who will be watching at home, we appreciate it very much. But congratulations, Class 1152. You really deserve it. You hung in there, and you came out the other side, and we welcome you to the Border Patrol family. Agents, please stand